Are you ready for some more trucking?
Because that's what we're doing. We are going to be doing some, maybe some new content, maybe some old content. Well, to be fair, it's probably all fairly old if you're into SnowRunner. But it'll be new to us. Potentially. I kind of wanted to help some of the progression. Because so far, it's just been me. I've been progressing. You know. That feels a little one-sided. But we might do Alaska. We might be hitting some Alaskan territories and hitting that snow and ice. Which I'm definitely excited for because I'm not equipped at all to do it. So I'm just waiting for the time that I hit ice and the tires just go whee. They just constantly rotate. I'm just not moving at all. I don't know, like, so that's something that I've noticed with SnowRunner is that sometimes it can feel very realistic, you know, hydroplaning, stuff like that. And then other times, like, sometimes it feels like I'm driving sideways because of the mud. And it's like, this doesn't feel legit. This doesn't feel like an actual thing. And we've both made fun of the fact that it feels like you drive drunk. So there's a lot of elements to it where it's very weird. It's very it doesn't feel perfect, you know, I guess would be the word. But overall, it's a fun game to play. I've been enjoying it. I'd like to think that we've all been enjoying it. But yeah, it's definitely been very interesting. I'm waiting to hit some snow. I've got them raised suspensions and all that. Who knows if that's what we should be doing? The game is about surprises and also a little bit of repetition. I think it was off stream, but there was one thing. It was that last watchtower that we didn't grab. I finally got it. Ever Fear Soap is here. Welcome, great grand soap. Cue air horns. But like, I was going to do that watchtower and I did it alone, but I flipped over twice. So I had to drive there twice. So it's very easy to hit kind of a bit of a repetition with this game because you're just like, I'm almost there, and then you crash, and you're just like, whoop, never mind. But yeah, I'll jump into the Discord. Let's see. Adjust the volume just a smidge. Hello. Oh no. He left for water.
Huh? Who left for water?
I don't know. I said hello and I didn't hear anything, so I was like, well, he left for water.
I said hey, hey.
Oh, it must not have.
I don't know why I didn't go through.
Yeah, it didn't pick up for me.
The person mic betrays me.
It was just like slightly. Maybe that was it. It was just slightly quieter, and the mic was like, "No, I'm not picking this up."
Oh god, there's apparently New Game Plus in this game.
Yeah, which I'm curious, like, what would be the benefit of that? Because there's so much DLC that it's like, man, like just redoing everything all over again.
I mean, if you're a real snow running, what's the word?
I'm a snow running fiend.
Fiend, yeah.
So I was gonna let you be in charge of what we do today. I I'm obviously down for whatever. Alaska would be brand new, but admittedly, both of us would probably be ill-equipped for it, which could be funny, you know? Like,
Well, I think there's probably stuff in Michigan that I need to do.
true.
Yeah, I have like a ton of watchtowers I've not even opened up.
There'd be watchtowers and upgrades that you'd have to get, which I'm down, you know. I'm
so I
always...
guess we'll be kind of redoing that. I need to... Remembering the controls in this game is always a struggle itself.
Oh, yeah. I'm assuming you're already in the game.
I loaded up a single player thing. I keep reading that you have to start a co-op lobby. And then, like...
It's all good, because I'm still, like, pre-stream chat area. I haven't even loaded the game up yet.
But yeah, I'm gonna start it now.
I'll load it in. But yeah, I am down for whatever, but admittedly, yeah, it does feel kind of bad when I'm like, so I have all this stuff, and you're just like, yeah, it doesn't count for me.
I'll probably start with just the watchtowers for now, because it's really hard to, like, do things when I can't see the map.
True.
So for now, I'm probably just going to stick with the scout, and then you're going to probably have to walk me through on how to get some of the trucks that haul things, because I don't have any of those trucks in my garage, so I don't know how to even start that.
You should have control of at least one, because you've hauled things before to fix the bridge.
Yeah, but who knows where that went, because it's not been in my garage for like the last 2 sessions.
Yeah, it should just be kind of out and about.
I don't know how I'd locate that on the map, I guess.
Yeah, you can teleport to it technically.
Well, we'll figure that out once I get the watchtowers done, but I'll send you the invite. Should just be directly through Steam.
That's what I'm hoping for.
And I'll just chill out here, wait for you.
It should be fairly quick now that we're experts at how to snow run. Clearly, people come to us when they need things hauled. I am ready to haul snow. Unless, of course, it's just like, no, you're not joining, like it did last time. But I seem to be doing all right. Seems to have just been a hiccup for the last time. Charles Frufoff. Okay, so when you are in your garage, you can push G to go to the global map. And then for like Black River, you can click on it. And it should show you on the left-hand side your trucks and trailers that are out and about.
There's so many freaking what's the word? I can't think of the word I'm thinking of. Like icons.
Oh, yeah.
It's overwhelming.
There are many a things, I will admit, yes.
Like all this stuff, upgrades, drowned scout truck, drowned highway truck, the place beyond the spruces. What the heck is that? A task giver? Okay.
Yeah.
Fallen power lines. I mean, like, yeah.
So the fallen power lines we can fix. That's technically a job.
Okay, but I'm probably going to need, like, something bigger than the scout for that.
Yes. Which there is a fleet star parked right outside the garage that you can snag and store.
I'm going to worry about this stuff later. For now, like, almost the entirety of the north section of the map is unmapped for me. So I'm just going to go to scout towers.
Fair enough.
But I also might want to start learning how to actually, like, map out the road like you did.
It's
I saw
pretty.
You doing it on stream.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You just right click and then right click again, and you can just basically make a string.
It's hard to do though when it's mostly unmapped road. It's
True.
just black. But I guess for now, this is the way I will need to go for now.
Yeah. So there is a truck to our right that you could technically nab and store.
Should we do that now? We're gonna have to recover to this garage anyways, aren't we?
True.
Once we're done doing the watchtowers.
I'm just kind of throwing it out there just so that you know. Like that, you can nab.
Which one?
This little doodad here.
Oh, that?
Yeah. Them be your upgrades. Upgrades in cars. Let me just K-turn and I'll follow you. Ugh. This thing has slow maneuverability. But it's... so far it's been doing me pretty well, you know.
It's become your favorite.
Yeah. Sometimes you need a big truck. Unless you get stuck.
Well, that didn't take long.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
Literally like a couple meters outside of the garage.
This place sucks. I'm telling you, sometimes it's a trap. Like it's a downright trap. Good thing you have an even bigger truck to get the little truck out of there. Exactly. Sometimes you need a big truck.
You just get a big truck to haul the bigger trucks.
You need your little truck to sit on back of the big truck.
I think we're gonna have to go. I'm mapping this out more to make it the most efficient route, because otherwise we're driving literally up a mountain.
That's fair. Which I've done before.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that for now.
I'm a little stuck, so I'm gonna use you a little bit. There we go. I think I hit like a...
Should have asked permission first.
Never. I lasso this. Why am I like... What the heck am I stuck on?
Again?
I guess. What the heck am I stuck on? There's nothing here. Is it a tree? What the heck? Like, am I crazy? There's like nothing there. Oh, it was a rock.
You drove yourself out. I didn't even have to do it.
I had to winch off of you a little bit, but yeah. It's just funny because it was like I was just stuck for no reason. It's like, okay, I guess I'm not moving. It's like the host gets privileges because, yeah, like now I feel slow again.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's some weird mechanic like that.
Or like host gets speed privilege.
I do feel like I'm moving faster than normal. Although I'm about to like tip off the side of that hill there.
I can't hit this mud, not with the speed issue.
We might as well get gas while we're here.
True. I consume gas like nobody's business.
Missing oil tank recovered. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the jobs.
How the heck do I freaking access the gas station here? Refuel?
Yeah. Are you both a couple of murders in the holler?
Apparently my fuel's already full.
You might
No,
just
it's
have...
not.
You might just have...
This thing's lying to me! I've used up 2 gallons.
For me, it's just C at the fuel station, and then it says F to fill.
Well, yeah, I didn't know I had to press C. They didn't tell me that.
Oh. They like to keep things fresh, you know. They like to keep everything a surprise.
Sorry, I'm mapping out the road.
Oh no, it's all good. What the heck?
I'm trying to make this a little less painful than the watchtowers were for you.
True.
But
then again,
I feel like
I like a challenge.
We'll eventually have to go off the beaten path anyways for a few of these, it seems like.
The first one in this area, I think, are a lot easier than the second area. Which is probably on purpose, you know, starting zone and all that. Look, there's a very good chance that this SnowRunner game is just like a prequel to Twisted Metal. So theoretically... I almost rammed into you.
That probably would have damaged you more than me anyways.
Probably, yeah. Here's another construction
Mountain bridge
thing.
discovered. Okay, so apparently we got to fix this anyways. That's good to know.
Or go around, which would...
How the heck are we going to go around this?
There's a path behind us that leads to the watchtower. It's, this way. Whooshwa! Maybe I should let you go first. You have big trucks just drive over it. True. You mean to tell me that I can't just, like, grind the railing to get to the other side?
How we doing back there?
I'm moving.
I will do it. I will not be defeated by these little trucks.
Also, my truck somehow cleaned the mud off of itself, maybe from the rain.
True, it is raining.
If
I know
only rain were that good at cleaning trucks.
It just shears everything off.
I think at this point it's pretty much a straight shot to the watchtower.
See, some people would say that I'm doing stupid stuff. They're like, man, you're driving this big truck, go to the watchtowers, you need to get a scout. And to them, I say, you're a coward.
Hey, I'm driving a scout.
Well, for you, I think you're getting the hang of everything.
Oh, because you're the expert over here.
Well, I've played it a little bit longer.
So is this thing already freaking... Okay, yeah. Usually it has a cutscene attached to it, but that one didn't for some reason.
Well, yeah, I don't know why.
I think we should go directly north. And
Drive
then
off the
just
cliff?
cut across to get to the... Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to drive off the cliff.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
yeah,
the most direct route, and
I think I
hopefully
see
it
the
doesn't wreck my crap.
Nah. We've done pretty well in not just, like...
I only seem to wreck when I, like, intentionally do it.
Yeah.
I'll get stuck on accident, but, like, actually wrecking...
I think I want to go down this hill.
You let me know if you need me to slow down, because I'm just like a man on a mission right now.
Oh, no, you're good. Worst case scenario, I'll get stuck and actually swap to the proper vehicle.
Well, plus I'm spending a lot of time actually looking at the map now that I am the one that's leading the charge. And now I'm stuck over a freaking rock.
Yeah, the rocks, I've noticed, are... They're the killer.
Oh no, now I'm just like in super thick mud.
And then I just go... Cha!
Dude, this isn't mud, this is quicksand. What the heck?
The heck? Oh, I wasn't even hooked onto you. What the...
You're hooked onto a tree.
I went past you. Cartel Gaming, how's it going today? Pretty good, pretty good. Hope it's going well for you.
Just gotta enjoy this, all this mud.
It always rains in Michigan.
Michigan's hell. Look, I'm just saying, if this is how it was in Michigan, like, people should stop going to Michigan, is all I'm saying. Okay, can I go to auto? Or am I just screwed?
Do you need me to go back for you?
Nah, I'm still moving. I'm telling you, it's weird. Like, I'm moving, but I feel like I'm moving drastically slower.
I would say it's because you're driving a giant truck, but that didn't seem to affect you the last time.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I felt like I was doing fine before, but now that I'm with, like, I'm the second player, it's like, oh, you need to be slow.
You can't have two people going 35 miles per hour. That's
exactly.
insane.
There's no way people can live like that. I think it's, I don't know, I'm seeing two different ways that we could do it. Either to the left here, or yeah, keep going there.
I'm just going... Well, the left actually probably would have been more direct. But I'm kind of far in now, so I don't want to back up.
Commit!
I could just go up to, like, hold on, let me map this real quick here. I can go up to, like, this portion in the trees, cut through as long as there's not, like, an overabundance of trees.
There's a big
That should be
divot.
fine.
I see that.
You just follow me, I'll get us there, Polly.
You're the scout. I'm just a big truck.
I just hope your truck can fit through these trees.
I've managed before, but hey, who knows? My skill level varies very rapidly. Somehow I hurt my suspension.
Okay, here's where I was going to try and cut through. But there's more trees here than I thought, but I'm still gonna give it a shot.
Commit!
Right here. There's a breakaway.
I call this truck the Billy Goat. You can do it. The big truck will push you through. Well, see, he's built for this. Like, I think it'll be more or less like I'll get stuck and he'll just have to finish on his own, you know?
I made it through just fine.
So I'm thinking there's a road down here, so I'll just woo.
True, you can just meet me on the road.
And then I'll give you a push. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can the diff lock do all the heavy lifting? No, I have to go on that road.
Alright, that's one more watchtower done. And then we got one that's
Whoa, whoa,
way up north.
whoa.
Probably should have put my handbrake on because I don't know if I'm sliding down a mountain right now.
No, you're good. I'm fighting it though.
Alright.
I survived.
I'm surprised you followed me up here.
I'll follow you to the end.
Come on, camera, quit fighting with me.
It's honestly just funny to see like the challenge that you can do.
Oh, that hurt.
It's like
I thought I could drive over
a
that.
complete nosedive and
I thought I could drive over it, but apparently I just, you know, drove right into it.
woo! Handbrake.
Oh, come on. What am I even stuck on? Because there's no trees here.
Now that one, I think I hit the tree.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if you can fit through that one.
There we go. I had to do a little. Woo! I'm telling you, it is funny doing it with a huge truck because it's just like. I'm clearly not meant to be doing it, but I don't know. It's just. Who doesn't like driving a big truck where you're not wanted? Push. Honestly, yeah, like, why can't I just, like, push the tree over? I can push little trees over. Let me push the
And I am
big
just
tree.
speeding through here.
You're leaving behind dust on the mud. How are you doing that? Look at him go. Again, it's definitely very amusing when they're like, you know, yeah, like, yeah, you can go 55 miles an hour, and it's like, no, I ain't.
In what world did you think that was possible? Alright, stop here for a second so I
You
can map this out.
You don't have to tell me twice. As I slowly climb up this mountain.
I think it's going to be better to go to the right to get to that watchtower. Or not the right, the left.
I'm gonna give you
right.
I'm gonna give you a bump. Boop. Boop.
Don't you be bumping me, Polly.
They're just love taps is all. Nothing like a giant semi just poking your car. Oh, look at this smooth turn. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, this spot looks nasty.
Just that immediate hole. I just saw you like sink into the mud.
I somehow made it out okay. I'm glad because there's nothing to winch onto there, but I'd be surprised if you make it.
I gotta have the different lock do all the heavy lifting. I've noticed my my battle is in hills. Turns out I have a lot of weight to carry.
Oh,
to
that
the
was
top.
an immediate mud sink, and there is no visible winch here. Oh, there we go. That tiny tree. I just knocked it over immediately. Great.
I'm coming to help you.
Yeah, if you were not here, this would be game over for me right
That
here.
happens so often when you're like I
Single
mentioned. Yeah, I mentioned before on how like we didn't finish that last winch, and I tried to do it on my own, and I kept. I flipped twice, so I drove all the way to the south just to flip, like, twice. Sometimes you need a big truck. Ram him. I could have. I feel like that would have been the first way to ruin either my car or his.
It would have gotten me unlodged from the mud, though.
Or it would have lodged me into the mud.
True.
I would have just hit you and sank immediately. Man,
I don't remember us getting this watchtower.
Nah, I think this is the one I did, because I did do a lot of the stuff solo, because I was just trying to, like, get the hang of the game. I did some watchtowers on my own, so it's not, honestly, I don't really mind doing it on stream again, because, yeah, like, I didn't technically do them on stream.
Okay, we got another one that's pretty far away that I need to hit.
All the way over there.
All the way to the west.
And if I'm correct, the only way across it is through water. Unless we go south and around.
I don't want to go south and around. That's going to take so freaking long. So we're going to have to just risk the water.
We can risk the water. Worst case scenario, we drown and die.
I'm going to slowly map this out.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Hello, hello, Monson Star. Vroom, vroom, indeed. It's a lot of driving.
We got to turn around.
Oh, God. Bonk.
I broke the watchtower I drove into it.
This stream is just gonna be Soap unlocks his map.
Honestly, it's either that or you do a lot of hauling. Like, to be fair, there's not a lot to the game, but it is still kind of... It's funny to do, because, like, sometimes you do just get stuck in the dumbest of places, or you flip and crash, and... It's a ticking time bomb is what it is. Like, eventually something bad will happen. Like this. Man, that is a huge mud puddle. I thought I was gonna ram you, but that mud puddle kind of saved your life.
Yeah, it actually helped for once.
It slowed me down from not just colliding with you.
Woo! I got speed. Oh.
I don't know how my rear got so dented. Because I didn't, like, back into anything. Is that from you running into me?
Maybe. I'll never tell. I think I hit a mud patch. I'm slowly...
I'm turning around.
I'm slowly getting out, but, a little bit of a... There we go. I think. Yeah.
Feel the 5 Gs of this high intense speed.
Here comes the fun part.
Guess, yeah, true, yeah. Just crossing this river. Woo!
What the heck? Ow. Like Mach 7 in the river.
I'm ready to drive in the mud.
This looks impossible.
No, we have to believe. Believe. Or just drive really slowly.
Just winch on to every branch laying in the water.
It'll definitely probably require, like hitting certain winched spots.
I think I'm stuck.
I think if I can get over this... Let's see. Wow. Is this really...
It's not even letting me winch on to anything.
Kinda like... Woo! Nope. Hang on.
I can't even back up.
Okay, so there's that.
You're moving. Slowly. I don't know why I can't winch onto you. What's up with that? Oh, finally, I was able to winch onto this thing. There, now I can winch onto you.
I'm trying to hit, like, the mud patch.
I'm pushing you. See? I don't know how this is working, but it is.
I think we need to go a little bit more left if we can, but I don't... You're pretty low. I don't know if you can actually turn.
I can with the winching.
Now, am I winching on you, or am I winching on something else?
Sometimes you just gotta winch something.
Okay, I guess I'm... God dang it. I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to go this way, but if it gets me moving forward, I'll take it.
I don't think this is how this was meant to be crossed.
I don't think this was meant to be crossed, period. My truck is literally floating down the river. Like, I've winched onto this thing and it's not doing anything for me.
Can you latch onto me?
No, I'm like actually in underwater right now. There we go, finally. I can't believe I didn't take water damage there. I guess the snorkel saved me.
That snorkel has come in handy.
Usually I'm just using it to meme around. You're in dangerous water level.
True, but somehow I'm doing all right.
Dude, the water is actually pushing me downstream. It's that fast moving.
I'm trying to fight it. I'm trying to break it up for you so that you can cross.
I just want to get onto you. Because you'd be the best thing for me to winch. There we go.
There's not a
And then
lot.
I get onto this.
Yeah, like I've hit a bit of a wall.
I guess I'm going this way. I'm fighting the river.
I
think that's it.
I think it's fighting me as well.
It's not letting me winch on anything anymore.
Can I
I don't know why. It just randomly decides to stop doing it sometimes. You're about to like crush my truck.
Well, yeah, because now it's somehow pushing me.
Oh, let me winch onto this tree branch here. I've been stuck in this same spot for like 2 minutes now.
I can get this angle, which I guess is honestly better than nothing.
You're making progress. I'm not.
Hang on.
Oh, I just winched onto something way down there. I don't know how I managed to reach that, but
Sometimes
that might actually get me across.
Yeah, sometimes it can do a lot of work.
Well, it's so inconsistent because sometimes it's like I can't winch onto this thing that's 2 feet in front of me, and then sometimes it winches like halfway across the freaking river. I made it.
Need a big boat now. True.
I can't believe I actually made it.
Maybe a boat truck. Why don't they make a boat truck? Okay, I'm gonna winch off of you, because, yeah.
Come on, Paulie, we ain't giving up yet.
Just haul me to the finish line.
Wow, paved road. A rare
Feels
sight
good.
to see. Woo. That took forever, but it was exciting.
Nothing like fighting the elements.
Hold on, I'm gonna light a cigarette.
I gotta crack open a beer.
We both need bigger trucks so that you can pull a boat. I wish you could get a boat. But turns out, the game mostly involves mud and snow, so a boat probably...
Are you sure chat's not saying that we can actually get a boat? That's gonna be the next game.
Yeah, Boat Runner.
Boat
Nah,
runner.
it's
You're
just
trying
saying...
to like go against crashing waves, pushing you back into the ocean.
Honestly, it would open up a huge avenue of the games, because, like, you got cars and trucks, like, why not do, like, boats, like icebergs and whatnot, you know? Wow, we can go 15 miles an hour here.
I think this road's going to be getting us there more direct. Actually, no. Hold on. Let's just stay on this road.
Fair
I
enough.
disagree.
I disagree with this map. Well, yeah, because sometimes the thing that sucks with the watchtowers is they're very windy. I hope you're ready for all them rocks.
I like how the road just disappeared here. This is like from like a landslide or something.
Somebody just deleted the road. Oh, now we can go 55 miles an hour. Yacht Runner, the life of the party. That's the next title.
I believe we're gonna go this.
I could believe
this
it.
way.
Yeah, I don't remember. It might be that way. Or maybe it's off-road and it just, you know, you just gotta summit a mountain.
I think I see it. It's the one that's like in the middle of the water. All right, well let's take a less water-filled route to there. There should be a road here we can go.
Drive directly into a pond.
After what just happened with that river, I want to avoid that as much as possible.
I'm not built for water.
It's getting dark out here, Polly. Watch out for coons.
You better turn on your brights.
Man, could you imagine if there was wildlife in this game? It's just like a giant moose that cuts you off.
I'd be plowing that moose right over. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! I completely flipped. I just hit that edge and I was gone. I don't think you can save me on that. You have to
Water
somehow
damages the truck.
I'm literally dead. Like my guy is like
he's
drowning.
He's been killed.
He's. I don't think you can save this. I might have to recover.
No, I
You
must.
can give it a shot.
Let's see if I do this side, and then if I. What the heck?
It just keeps telling me engine stalled. No shit.
Why is your engine stalled, I wonder?
I've never been completely upside down.
Just permanently stuck upside down. Okay, first, all-wheel drive.
Oh my goodness. Is my truck still drivable?
I think
Yes,
so,
somehow.
yeah.
What the heck? That is insane.
Just need to get you out of that mud pile. You can do it. Yeah, there we go.
Well, my entire windshield is covered in mud now, which is great. Surprised my guy can see where he's going.
So left is the quickest way. I'm a little stuck because I gotta, like, you know, I'm in a tight spot. So if we are going that left back there to go there.
I'm trying to see where it's. This freaking camera is dog poop.
Because, yeah, the other way around there, I think, would be to go around back near town and then up the road. And around.
Yeah, because we're driving away from it now. It says there's a road that leads right to it.
Yeah, we just gotta hit some water.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna stop my engine just in case, cause I'm consuming so much fuel.
Yeah, I'm backing up. I'm going
Okay.
this way. I don't know how my fuel's looking. Not very good. It's probably the last one I can do until I have to recover.
Everywhere I drive, there's just a plume of black smoke. My fuel efficiency is, you know, non-existent. It's efficiently burning up is what it's doing.
Alright, got that one.
You did it!
And there's a single watchtower I have left to do, but let's recover for gas and then just go to that one.
True. You know what? I'll switch cars. Woo! Woo!
I like your scout.
I'm trying to do wheelies. I can't really turn very tight in this thing.
All right, let me map out this path to the next watchtower.
I thought the Madman sticker fit the most.
That
So it
does seem to be what I feel like we are sometimes.
It looks more like distressed man than a madman.
I've been driving on unsafe conditions.
Alright, it is mapped.
I was about to say, like, I can't even see which one we didn't do.
I'm driving so slow.
Skirt. Oh.
Well, that didn't take long. Right outside the garage.
Turns out tight corners aren't my thing. I'll just recover. I mean,
That's fair.
it's easier to just recover and drive back. So now you know. I can't do tight turns. Bonk, bonk. Okay. I'm ready to go 55 miles an hour, flip, eject myself from the car, get rolled on. You know, horrific accident occurs. The end.
Well, I'm glad the street lights turned on. Oh, it was your lights.
Hallelujah.
Not my suspension.
They're ruined. Hang on, I'm turning left.
Ow! I like clipped that corner and it screwed the crap out of my car.
Are your lights okay though, at least?
Nope, that took out my right headlight.
Man, it looks so much like that's viscerally more like bright than yours, but I guess maybe it's just the point of view. And I mean, you're only
No,
missing,
yours are definitely brighter.
I was about, like, because I was about to say, like, you're only missing one light, though now I'm probably missing a light.
What, did you wreck into something?
Yeah, I for some reason was swerving and I hit the guardrail. So now I might be missing a light. It was all on purpose.
Yes, you are missing a light.
It was on purpose. I meant to do that. Where are you driving to? And yet there's lots of cops where you're at. Your lights are out. You're going to jail. Nah. There's not a single other car on the road for some reason.
Everyone else evacuated when this place got flooded.
Oh man. I busted my wheel apparently.
Oh, are you like kaput?
Nah, I just put on the diff lock and it like locked up my tire or something. Then it like snapped something. But I'm still rolling. Forget what it said. I think it just did some damage to the tire is all. Too much friction, I guess, you know. Also, all the things that we're driving, we're doing like off-road, you know? Like no cop's not gonna pull you over while you're driving on a mud trail.
Come on. Stupid guardrail.
That's what happens to me, where it's like you try to back up, but then for some reason the car is like magnetic. Like, it just like makes you crash again. Like,
Yeah, it just latches onto it. Like, give me a good old guardrail.
I just want to crash into this guardrail. oh. Yeah, like, can I lock it up again? Like,
seriously? That freaking tree branch in the way?
boink.
It's getting pretty dark out here.
If only I had both lights.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, there was a road.
This is apparently a road, by the way. Yeah, that's what it said on the map.
Yeah, I think I'm seeing where there's this complete vertical incline is a road. Turn the halogens on. Just this, like, turn on your 50 billion lumen flashlight. Freaking flashlight that can blot out the sun. Oh.
Alright, that's the last one for me.
You did it.
Except for there's still, like, some grayed out areas, which I don't know why those are grayed out, because I got all the watchtowers, but...
I think it's just the whole, like, you haven't drove on that, you know.
Yeah, but the whole map's visible, so...
Yeah.
I guess I'll pull up some contracts here, or tasks, whichever.
There's clearing roads and there's snatching upgrades. Because the upgrades are how you get, like, the, you know, like suspension, different gearboxes. Sometimes they're worth nabbing. They can help make you a little bit more off-roady.
How do you track a job? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I know the ones on, like, if you're talking like the fallen power lines or the wooden bridge, those are probably the most annoying ones to track, because you have to go down to like objects, and then it should say task giver, and it'll be like rock slide, mountain bridge.
I'm doing contracts.
So yeah, contracts, they give like 3 different genres, I guess. I personally have no idea how the contracts work in terms of like why they're separated.
I'm thinking it's telling me to go to the Smithville Dam, which I think is the next Michigan map.
Which, yeah, technically you'd have to drive north.
There's a bunch of rock slides. Maybe I should just get these rock slides out of the way, because I have like 3 of those on the map, and I got 2 roadblocks.
There is a lot of things to like help make driving around easier, what with all the yeah, roadblocks, mountain bridge, fallen power lines.
Alright, we're gonna go do a rock slide, I guess. But do I need to switch out to a big truck for that?
You will need a trailer, and yeah, a big truck.
Okay.
Which is really easy, because one of them is right at your garage, and the other one you can fast travel to.
How are we looking on... let's just recover, because my suspension's like crap right now.
Yeah. Plus we'll have to switch trucks anyway.
Yeah.
Because yeah, now we're gonna need Big Bertha. Which, yeah. So you can snag some of your cars.
Says my engine is broken.
Yeah, but if you recover it, you'll send it directly to the garage and it'll fix up.
Wasn't that nice? I don't even have to pay a fee.
So now that you're in the garage, you should see a thing that says like global map.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it for it like with you so that I can see. So then if you click on Black River, it should show you 2 cars, Chevrolet, Bippity Bop, and GMC. You click on one of those, and then you just press enter, and you'll be in that truck. So you could technically recover all of your stuff.
Well, I'll go ahead and recover this one then. And then Chevrolet should be here already, because that's what I was driving. So I should have everything now.
Yeah. Though you'll still have to fast travel to it, even though it's right outside.
So, am I driving this one with the big flatbed?
Yeah, you'll want a big one. So yeah, either the one with the flatbed, or you'll want to upgrade the Fleet Star, I think it is.
I got this one here.
But yeah, because that has a bed in it. You can also latch onto some of these trailers sometimes, which there's a bunch just like parked right out front.
Let me path out the route here to where we need to go.
Let's see, so I forget if we have to drive to see it.
There's an upgrade that's like right here, so I might as well see if I can snag that while we're heading there.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh my god, this turning is ass! What the heck?
Yeah, that happens a lot. Hallelujah. I'm ready to burn up all my fuel.
Why can't I hold it down longer?
I mean, honestly, yeah, they should just let you burn.
I don't know if this has, yeah, this does not have all-wheel drive.
Yeah. The Fleet Star has built-in all-wheel drive, but it doesn't have a bed. But you did pretty well.
Up until there.
I'm gonna see if I can, like... Whoa. I'm gonna help you. It's a pretty narrow road ahead, so I'm gonna try to... Worst case scenario, I drag you out.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man.
We're gonna get you out of there. I'm just gonna rub across your tires.
It is so easy to flip in this game.
And then I'm gonna do... No. God dang
No.
it. But yeah, it keeps latching onto this, like, other thing, and... Freaking...
My engine is not stalled yet.
No, yeah. Yeah, release from the whatever the heck you're attached to.
I'm on you.
Oh. Okay, that works too.
I'm waiting for you to, like, go forward. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm on this upgrade, so how the heck do I access this?
It should just say a button where like C to grab or whatever the heck. And then that's basically it. That's all you have to do at the upgrades.
A raised suspension kit, good for venturing down old roads or off terrain.
So yeah, like that might be able to be added to your Scout or possibly a truck of some sort.
It says for current truck.
Ah, so yeah, you could get a raised suspension for that truck.
Is it like already there, or is it just available for purchase? That's what I'm wondering.
It should already be unlocked. I just don't know if you can already equip it, like...
Well, let's just recover, because
you're kind of stuck.
Far from the garage. And I'm stuck. I'm going to try and customize this so that...
Yeah.
As much as I can, so that it's better than what I'm dealing with right now.
Renegade Promotions. Hey, hey. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're ready for some truck driving, because that's what we're doing.
Good old trucks.
Nothing's more American than driving down the road at 2 miles an hour stuck in the
mud. Which like thing were we doing? The mountain bridge or the roadblock?
We're doing sorry, I'm trying to see what...
I mean, yeah, take your time.
Man, there's a lot of frame add-ons.
I was told about this stream and I'm still late. Well, luckily, it's on at the same time, Monday through Friday. And even if you miss something, there's the YouTube channel, so if ever you want to swing by and check out old VODs. Because Twitch kind of deletes them over time. But yeah, I remember you didn't have a lot of upgrades for the trucks because of the whole progression issue. For some reason. I was
playing with you the whole time, so I had like no upgrades.
Which is kind of the other thing that I figured would help. Where yeah, it's like just driving around hitting the upgrades on the map. I feel it. I've been slacking making streams. Life's been nuts. I mean, yeah. I mean, first things first, it's always got to be, you know, enjoyable. Obviously, trying to force, you know, doing stuff is always... It's a good way to get, like, a burnout situation, and you're just like, I freaking hate this, and you just, you know, it drives you away from it more.
You can have curtains in your truck, excuse me?
Yeah. I thought I had some in mind, but I think...
They're even free, you don't even have to...
I think it got rid of them.
You don't even have to purchase them.
It got rid of my curtains. What the heck?
Yeah, it got rid of them.
Oh, but you can't, because you can't have accessories in addition with curtains. You get one or the other. And I got the pipe monster accessory, and I'm not giving that up.
I demand the pipe monster. Yeah, honestly, the curtains, though nice, can't really see them very well. The pipe monster.
There's so many exterior stickers.
I love the streams. Just been working a lot and playing catch up since I got my car back. Oh, it's all good. I mean, yeah, I totally get when people, you know, sometimes you can't make a stream. You know, can't be on 24/7.
I got it all ready to go now.
I'm here for people's enjoyment whenever they're capable.
Now I'm just gonna ram in the back of your truck.
Unfortunately, I got to set up the map again.
Okay, that time I did ram the back of your truck.
you are fired.
To be fair, it hurt me, and I don't know if it hurt you, but...
You probably have time to recover if you want.
I need to recover. Boop. Okay. Time to crash into you again now that I recover. I'm just...
Right, away we go.
You're
I'm
veering.
driving like I'm drunk.
Oh my god, he's been drinking again.
Every day.
That's what it means to be a trucker. How do you think I got my trucking license?
Very slowly.
There's a requirement that says how many beers do you drink while driving? And I said all. And they just gave me my license immediately.
I like you, son.
You're gonna hit that rock. It is crazy, like the mud makes you feel like you're driving sideways. Like you'll skid. And like
the mud just feels like ice sometimes.
Yeah, like it makes you feel like your like plane, your axis is just like off. Like it's hard to explain. Anybody who's played the game though would immediately be like, yes, I understand.
Yeah, if you haven't played it, you can't understand how difficult it is to drive these things.
Ran over something. Like, what the heck? Like, it's just this massive bump. I just want a Tokyo Drift. I almost hit a tree. So we're doing the power line?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well,
I got me questioning myself.
The power line's the first thing you're gonna hit.
Yes, we're doing the fallen power line.
Which would just make sense. I'm just trying to find it on the doodad. Which is very difficult. There it is. Isn't there a way to like mark it?
Start tracking. That's what it did for me. I don't understand what I'm supposed to... I need to deliver metal beams and concrete blocks.
Yeah.
Ramp flatbed trailer. That's what it's telling me to go do.
Well, yeah, because some of the trailers already have the materials, so they kind of just tell you to go snag that trailer.
Geez, I wish we knew about that when we were on the way here, because...
It was on the way.
It's literally where we just came from, so
Yeah.
we're just going backwards, pretty much.
That's kind of why I was wondering, like, how to mark it, because that part of the map is one of the hardest things, because there's no way to, like, I can select it, but I can't. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to mark it. It's really weird. Strange.
I'm just going in reverse because there was no good spot to turn around.
True. I'm gonna try to do a Yui. Well, actually, no, we need metal beams, right? So you get the concrete on the trailer, and I'm just gonna grab the metal beams. And we'll just meet back. It's called efficiency. I think. I think my job's gonna be a little easier than yours.
Mud up or shut up, Paul.
I'm gonna get muddy, all right, when I inevitably crash and burn. How many metal beams did I need? Because apparently it won't track for me, but...
How do I check objectives?
Did you activate it and like track it?
Yes.
So it should just say in the top right corner. I think.
I need 1 metal beam and 2 concrete blocks.
Yeah. So I'll grab the metal beam, and then you can grab the flatbed, and that already has the concrete blocks, and yeah. Blammo.
If I don't get stuck.
If you don't get stuck. I entered this ghost town. This town reminds me of the town in freaking Red Dead Redemption. What's it called? Like Black Water or something? Like it's so like grid patterned. It's very strangely reminiscent. Yeah, metal beams. Perfect. I can carry 1 load of metal beams.
I'm hoping that attaching to this isn't going to be super difficult.
It's a little complicated. You gotta reverse into the trailer, and you gotta be close, but not too close. I mean, you know, you can't.
I wish I knew that I had to reverse into it because I'm already stuck.
Oh. Might be able to.
Hold on, this doesn't even make sense. Ugh.
Why are they doing this to me?
The game does like to hit you while you're down, I will say.
How the heck is my gas looking? Not too bad, actually.
Yeah, I'm just filling it on the way because there's a gas station. And then I'm gonna run over these mailboxes like a good citizen.
I got it. I just have to not wreck it, right? Why is it so hard to pull?
It's all that added weight, which makes it miserable.
Dude, it's pulling me.
How is it doing
Like,
this?
I'm literally stuck in the mud, and I'm not going anywhere with it. If I try to, like, pull it, it pulls me backwards.
Now that's impressive.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Is this the road? No.
I don't feel like I have the right truck for this.
I didn't think it would be that, like, fighty. Some of the trailers that they have are in, like, some of the worst possible locations.
I thought I could take the concrete things and put it on the back of my bed instead of having to, like, take this whole thing with me.
That is one of the things that I hate about this game, because, yeah, the only way to do that is if you have a crane or, like, some stupid way of, like, moving entire loads of cargo. For some reason, the game's like, no, you don't unload it like a normal person. You have to just one and done it.
You might need to come here and help me with this, because this has not moved a single inch.
I'm gonna drop off the... I'm gonna try to drop off the metal. Sometimes it will allow me to do that. So yeah. And now I'm gonna go back. Okay. Now I'm gonna reverse back.
I'm on my way. As fast as I possibly can.
It is crazy, though, on how this game treats, like, trailers, where it's just like, you hook up to a trailer and it adds, like, 1 billion pounds, and it's just like, yeah, you ain't moving.
Like, I know it's concrete, but another problem is, who the heck parks this trailer filled with concrete in the middle of mud?
They're like, yeah, this is the best place to have this. I
You're gonna have
know.
a hard time even getting in there because I've made like mud ditches pretty much.
Well, if we both get stuck, it'll be interesting. I'm hoping I can just like do a chain, like you have the trailer and I'm just gonna winch off of you. It is crazy though, and how like that's a fairly small patch of mud. Like, don't get me wrong, that's gonna slow you down, but this like massive semi, and it's just like, nope. I'm on my way. Oh, I think I see you.
Yeah, I pulled out of the mud because I was getting frustrated.
Oh.
I should have stopped my engine, but I didn't think about it. So
Yeah,
here's my issue. This thing ain't moving at all.
Yeah,
Look at this.
it might want you to immediately attach to it, so you got to do one of these where you're like, da 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 da.
I back up into it.
Yeah, so you back up into it, get kind of close, and then when you press V, it'll say attach trailer.
I did not know that at all.
Do you want to give it a go, or do you want me to?
Well, yeah, I'd like to try it now.
Okay, so I'll get out of the way.
I don't feel like the game really explains these things well.
It does it like once for that tutorial, and then it's like, okay, that's the game, have fun now, and you're like, hang on, remind me, and they're like, no.
Now I can't even back into it. I'm stuck in mud. Oh my gosh. Let me just winch myself back into it.
That's true,
guess.
yeah, just winch. If it drags you, just winch into it.
I'm stuck again, so we're just trying to winch.
Don't feel bad. That's most of the challenge of this game. Is like, you're in mud. Congratulations. And you're just like, ah.
I am not moving a single inch. I think I need your help.
I'm gonna like...
There we go. I'm barely moving forward.
Oh, there you go.
Barely.
Hang on,
We're getting there.
I'll do this.
I'm having smoke come out of my tires.
Winch off to me. Let's do a chain.
Oh my gosh. Terrible. This is like a sadist dream. Let's just put concrete in mud.
Pull. You're doing it.
Come on!
Come on, Bessie.
Come on, Bessie! You gonna make it!
Man, who knew this is how trucks work in real life? It takes 3 people.
Thank God! Oh,
I'm gonna let you pass me.
terrible.
It's like, that's how trucking works in real life. It takes 8 trucks and they have to daisy chain off of each other.
I wouldn't have the patience to play this game single player.
It's definitely crazy. Like, I think I've only done like the easiest of tasks alone, and even then, like the moment you wreck and you're just like, that's it. You're like, great, I have to do that all over again, and you're just like, I'm done. Like,
This is moving at like 2 miles per hour.
hey, at least you're moving.
Like, I'm going forward.
like theoretically, at least you're moving.
I'm done. That's it.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I could try winching to something.
Oh yeah, like, you'll definitely have to do that on occasion. Hang on, let me get a little bit ahead, and then...
Come on, old Bessie.
It's crazy, too, on how you just, like, I'm winching off of you to, like, pull you, but you're somehow moving faster than me, who is pulling you, and it's like, what? This is how truckers do it in real life. Haven't you ever drove down the highway and just seen this?
I mean, I guess if you're pulling concrete through like 6-foot deep mud, that might be how it's done.
We're almost there. Maybe.
Well, yeah, because we just got to get up here.
I'm just waiting for me to flip over so I can throw my computer.
We're like, and that's it.
Where's the radio when you need it?
If it makes you feel any better, you're almost at concrete, which I'd hope that you could do it then.
We'll see. I feel like I was supposed to get more upgrades or something for this truck before I did this.
It's possible. Like, sometimes it does feel like that, where it's like, oh, you need, you know, off-road, you know, you need all-wheel drive. So this is a pretty narrow road, so I'm gonna let you go to the right and, you know.
Gotta take the wide turns.
Yeah. And then I'll just try to, like, you know. Whoa. And it should be a straightforward shot. I'd like to think that there shouldn't be a problem, but who knows? Just don't go too fast, or, you know.
Don't do anything crazy now.
Don't be rash.
Yeah. So it should, yeah, basically do the whole... Yeah. And you did it! You can now kind of just drop off that trailer wherever, and yeah, let it be God's problem.
Someone else's problem
It's
now.
someone else's problem now.
All right. Let's hit the refuel station up here, I guess.
Yeah, now that we've opened this long stretch of road. And then the thing...
Also a spot of unmarked... There's a missing oil tank up there, too.
Well, I think the missing oil tank is where we have to turn in the tank, which...
Which we don't have.
Yeah, the actual tank is in the top right above the warehouse. So it's not that far off, it's just we would have to, you know, go there. We could recover the missing oil tank.
What is the... I wonder what the reward is for that. Just money?
I'm not sure. Right, yeah, like money, reputation. It's kind of the same thing for everything in this game, which I guess is both nice and also...
You're essentially just progressing to get more
better
things for your trucks,
Yeah.
so that you can haul more things to get more things for your trucks.
It's very truck-based, I will say, yes. I definitely expect us to eventually take a break from the game and be like, okay, I've had my fill of trucks, I'll come back at a later date for more trucks.
It does bring out my inner redneck, which I do appreciate.
Sometimes you just need to let the redneck fly.
All right, next
Whoa.
stop. There's an upgrade that I kind of want to get, but there's literally no way to get it except for driving through a swamp.
Which
There's a
could be
mountain
interesting.
A mountain bridge, which might need to be repaired, it looks like.
Yeah, the mountain bridge needs repaired. Then there's a roadblock after the mountain bridge, and
Let's do the mountain bridge.
Which, yeah, I'm not sure what that needs, so I'll have to track it with you. I want to say it's just wood, but I could be completely wrong. But I guess kind of like the last time, I guess we'll just try to do like a... Whoops. We'll do a twofer. Truck airplane. I mean, to be fair, so the thing that I was told, I believe by Merkava Enjoyer, was that this game's lore is that a flood hit Michigan. So if that's true, which I'm sure it is, why are we doing it? Like, why are truckers doing it and not like...
I just need one set of metal beams.
Oh, well, that's easy. Problem is you got to go all the way back to town to get them. So it's a long drive, but...
Yep, I see where it's at.
And you shouldn't need a trailer for it, I don't think? I was able to carry just metal beams in my flatbed, so I would think you could too, but who knows?
I don't really feel like switching out the truck, so I'll take the risk of, oh, damn, there's another wooden bridge that has to be fixed there, so I have to take the long way around to town.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're going the long way then. I might actually deliver not to this mountain bridge. We're going to go to... Well, that might need wooden beams then instead of metal.
True, the wooden bridge needs wood.
Okay, so we get wood from the wooden planks at the Pinewood Express lumber mill. Alright, I know what we're going to do. We're going to go to the lumber mill, fix the wooden bridge there. Then we're going to go back to town, pick up the beams, and then go to the mountain bridge.
Fair enough.
Now that's efficiency if ever I don't see it.
Technically, we could split up too. Like, I could fix the wooden bridge. You could pick up the metal beams, follow me. I finish the wooden bridge.
Yeah, if you want to just go to the Pinewood Express, I'll head to town, pick up the beams, and then... Yeah. Do I get the points for you completing my work, though?
I'm pretty sure, because I'm in your world, and I get no, you know... I get no buffs kind of situation. I'm just mapping everything out.
Well, I got a long drive to town, but hopefully I make it there without flipping over.
Yeah, I kind of have the same question.
It's all on roads, though. Like, I'm not going to have an issue as long as I...
Yeah, I'm the one that has to go off-road, which I've done it before. I just don't know which way would be the easier path. I'll probably spitball it, you know? But yeah, it's like, this is all caused by a flood. Why don't they use helicopters to fix this place? Like, you know, where's like, you know, relief funds. They're like, hey, send the truckers out to do it. And they're over here getting stuck in mud. And then they're like, we need a tow. We got stuck in the mud. It's some fascinating stuff.
Sorry, I figured it'd be smart to stop for gas.
Oh yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I think I should be good. And I have a long drive, so I guess I'll try to get a head start.
I'm pretty much going to be going the way that you're going for right now. We're just going to split off in a different direction.
True. Woo!
Just gonna go speeding down the highway until I flip.
Which feels like it's very easy to do. Take like a nice sharp turn. Whoa. See, that's the thing that I'm expecting to do. It's just like go too fast, crash, die.
And you go, Soap, I got a problem here.
It might take a little longer than I expected. And then you just see me somehow stuck in a tree, like up the tree, not like I've collided with it. I'm just like up the tree.
How did you manage to do that?
You're just in shock and awe. How the heck? This feels like the game that would happen. Like you just like break some sort of physics barrier. Go flying. Everybody laughs. Or cries, depending.
It'll be lots of tears depending on how far you get before you have to recover your truck.
It happens. Like the patch of mud. The detour doesn't feel like a very good detour.
These signs can't hold me down. I plow right through.
And then you're just like, help.
Help, help.
Help. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go right and just kind of...
Yeah, I caught up to you.
I see the brights. Skirt. Well, let's see if I can go off-road. If not, this will be a short-lived adventure for me. It's very bumpy. I could see how I could flip. Luckily, though, if I remember this right, I can go directly from the lumber mill north. Woo!
Why don't the trucks make the beep, beep?
Oh yeah, when you reverse.
Yeah, they should be doing that.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The realism in this game, sometimes it's lacking. That's where I cross the line.
Well, I got my metal beams.
I can't blare my horn. I have only just now gotten to the place.
I'm gonna slowly make my way on down to,
If I remember right, I can do one of these.
there is a rock slide in the way, on the way that I wanted to go.
Yeah, I'm cutting directly north of the lumber mill. But I don't know how you would do. Because it is
I was going to go northeast and wrap around to like the roundabout looking area where the lumber bridge is. But there's so much messed up stuff there because I'm seeing like 2 spots where there's supposed to be road or bridge, and it looks like it's just water.
It's
like,
just water.
That spot where the wooden bridge is just looks like an island, so I think I actually really just need to just take the long way back.
Which that works. I mean, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta do it the slow way.
Yeah, I'd rather do it this way than risk going through the water, because like that's just not good with these metal beams on the back.
Making my way downtown, walking fast to get gas for my big truck. I mean, it all kind of rhymed there until it was big truck, you know? Like, so
A for effort.
yeah, A for effort.
across the ocean.
Oh,
Man, that is a long drive back.
oh.
I'll be there by sundown.
Oh no, there's stumps. Oh.
I'll be there sometime soon. Maybe.
Oh. I think I gotta go to this, right? Nope. Man, that would suck if they're just like, yeah, you're not the host. You can't do that.
I guess there's only one way we'll find out.
Okay. Bam, bam.
Hey, it did it.
Yeah. You now have a little road.
I totally did that job. I will take all the credit. Thank you.
I will take all the credit.
Have you both played the new Alan Wake game?
I have not, but I've heard it is very good.
I have heard good things
Although,
as well. Yeah.
I've heard that the ending is kind of unsatisfying for some, but overall, I've heard good things about the game.
Which that is pretty rough for
A game that people waited like 12 years
yeah.
for.
Waited all this time for, and they're like, yeah, it's all right.
I played Alan Wake the first one, and I just couldn't get into it. Like, it's a very story-focused game, but I didn't like the gameplay.
Yeah.
But I've heard it's got an excellent story, but I tried playing it when I was like 16 years old. I couldn't get into it, and I haven't tried it again since. But given that the fact that I'm 28 now,
Who knows?
you know, I might enjoy it now.
Maybe it's up
after
your
a decade.
Now can I mark it? Man. If there is a way to mark it, like, that would be nice, but...
Woo, excuse me. I was probably right in the microphone. Came out of nowhere.
Isn't that how it goes normally? I mean, yeah, like, oh, long-awaited game. And then it's just like, it's alright. Like...
At least I feel like Cyberpunk is starting to live up to the hype that originally was promised, but it's still not at the level that I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Like it's good enough now, but like when I saw those original trailers and knowing that it was by the people that made Witcher 3, I was like, this is going to be like Grand Theft Auto 5
It's
in
gonna be the
2077.
game. Yeah.
It's going to be the game, and that's what pretty much everyone thought. It's getting there. But usually when games are that hyped, they don't live up to the hype.
Yeah, there's only one way to go, and that's...
Even Elden Ring has its problems. And that's a pretty darn good game, but it's got issues, like all games do.
Now, I don't know if this bridge needs anything else, so I'm kind of just chilling to see.
I was beyond hyped for Mass Effect Andromeda, and we all know how that went. My face is tired.
Did you see the trailer for GTA 6? Finally, it was trying to pull a Skyrim there. I mean, yeah.
Did not know
GTA 5
GTA 6 had a trailer.
Was like the longest, just like, okay, put it on the new console. Online will carry us to the end.
I've seen so many false announcements of a GTA 6 trailer that if it were to actually come out,
you'd think it was fake.
Yeah.
This can't be real.
It'd have to be like actually posted by like Rockstar's YouTube channel or like IGN or something.
Yeah. I loved Elden Ring. I didn't find too many things wrong with it other than when co-op was involved. That was terrible.
So my biggest problem that's wrong with Elden Ring is the end of the game feels underdeveloped compared to the beginning and the middle of the game. The end of the game, if you finished it, it sounds like you have, is essentially just a giant boss rush. You get to Crumbling Farum Azula, was the last area of the game, and almost no one fights the enemies there because they're brokenly overpowered. It's like designed for you to basically just be like, screw that, and you just run past them.
Like, I don't
Then
want to do that.
you have a boss fight with what's his name? Malekith the Blackblade. You immediately go to uh Godfrey the First Elden Lord, and then you go to Radigan, and then you go to the Elden Beast, and it's just like back to back to back, and it just
Yeah.
feels like it's rushed to me.
Which
Like
is
they were really trying to just wrap up the game instead of add in like one more good area. And I also kind of just feel like Ashen Lanedell is like a cop out because it's half of an area. It's not even a real zone to be explored. It's just kind of there to just guide you to the next boss battle.
yeah.
That's my complaint that I
Which
have
is
with it.
pretty rough, where it's just like, we didn't have time. So apparently now we need concrete blocks.
What are we doing now? That's the thing.
Well, I can
Deliver. I need
yeah.
more concrete blocks to the mountain bridge. I thought the mountain bridge was done, but I guess there's more things that I need.
Yeah, sometimes they require two-parters, which is kind of why I was just chilling and seeing.
There's the concrete from the flatbed trailer that I ditched.
Yeah, but I think that's only one block.
That's only one.
So I was gonna try to make my way towards the warehouse and
get another set of concrete block.
maybe snag another block. At
Okay,
most.
well I'll just go in and attach the one that I left behind because it's honestly not that far from here.
I can support that it really does feel like that, and that the first zone, massive and spread out dungeons and such. Second part, smaller, less dungeons and stuff. Last part, this game has a deadline. Hurry! I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah. My other issue with Elden Ring is, I think it's really, really good on a first playthrough because it has that sense of exploration.
Oh yeah.
And you don't know what you're going to find when you go into a new dungeon. But on second playthroughs and third playthroughs, moving on after, it really suffers from when you know what you're going to get from that dungeon, and it really takes away your incentive to explore it. Specifically, if you're playing as like a melee only build, there's like 70% of the dungeons are like unlockable spells. You can get staffs or catalysts for casting faith-based spells, and you're just like, dude, I just want upgrade stones for my greatsword. I don't want any of this.
I just want a cool weapon, for the love of God.
Like, it's great if you're a spellcaster, but there's just too many dungeons that just have spells and like other stuff like that as rewards. And when you start to pick up on that in your first playthrough, it starts to take away your incentive to explore because you're just like, all I'm going to get is just more stuff that I'm not going to use. That might just be a me problem because my first playthrough was like pure dex. I didn't do any faith, no intelligence. I just went like 80 dexterity and dual wielding katanas pretty much.
Oh yeah. I'm excited for the expansion, but that's almost every FromSoft game where when you play it once, it feels bleh. When you play it once, it's like, well, I know where this stuff is at. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like every game, any open world game.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk. Like once the mystery's gone, any multiple playthrough that you're doing is less of a I'm just here to experience the game and more of a, well, my build is blank, so I want to do these dungeons or these zones, or I feel like it's a pretty common trope, which is why some people are, you always hear the whole like, man, I wish I could wipe my memory and replay this game, it's just so good. And
I think what I would like in a future From Software title to help address that issue is to do the RPG thing where when you complete a dungeon, you get a choice in what reward you want.
Oh, yeah.
Is it like, do you want this spell or do you want this cool new axe or something? So you at least have more options.
They're like, oh.
I think some people might not like that because it takes away from your immersion in the world, because if you have to choose what you want, then it's kind of like,
well, yeah,
you know,
it feels too gamey.
It's
yeah.
gamey, essentially, yeah. But I guess it just depends on if you're okay with sacrificing convenience for immersion.
Yeah. My favorite build was Warrior Dual Weapons. Hang on, I'm trying not to crash. Bleed. On both, I played Warrior's starter weapon all through with Bleed. I liked the Faith class too. That was powerful spells and healing for yourself. I mean, yeah, I feel like when you play multiple playthroughs, though, that's basically it. Like, you're just kind of looking at, like, man, I did a warrior build, now I want to try magic, and then you're like, you know, yay or nay. Or
Magic
you,
in
like,
Elden Ring feels really hard to start with, though, because it's like until you get to the Academy of Raya Lucaria, you're pretty much just stuck with, like,
you're just a
your
chump.
You're just stuck with your basic sorcerer starting class stuff, which is like glintstone pebble and nothing else. I'm completely stuck in the mud, by the way. I'm not going anywhere.
Cool, cool.
And there's like nothing to winch onto here.
Sadly, I'm a little far. You might actually be faster if you recovered, but I don't know. I don't want to say
I don't
no.
want.
Sadly, I am very far, and I'm trying to still grab the other.
If I recover, do I lose this trailer?
The trailer will be back where it's at, so it won't move.
Like where it's at right now.
Yeah, because you have to detach it in order to recover.
Well, then I'm just going to run into the same problem, because if I back up and get the trailer, I'm just going to get stuck in the same spot I'm in now.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna. I don't know.
I mean, I'll definitely get there like sometime. Like, I'm almost to the warehouse, but I had to do like the biggest detour.
I don't mind hanging put for now because I'm talking about Elden Ring. Anyways.
Yeah. Hang out with chat and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think the only thing that slowed me down with Elden Ring.
I didn't know you played it. I thought you.
I've never played it, but that was the thing. Like, it was always that concept of like, it's kind of like Dark Souls. Okay, so I have both concrete blocks, so I could technically just deliver this.
Yep, you could just do that. I guess I could recover then and go do something else.
True.
Crash.
Save.
Yeah, so Elden Ring very clearly, like, they were going for a new IP, quote unquote, because it's all new lore.
Yeah.
It's not bonfires. It's the Site of Grace. It's not Estus Flask. It's Flask of Cerulean Crimson Tears, whatever. But it's just, when you look at it, you're just like, this is just Dark Souls 3 with an open world.
This is just Dark Souls, but I can ride a horse, and some lady says I'm maidenless.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they kept Armored Core unique, because I was expecting Elden Ring to have a bit more of its own identity, and it really just feels like Dark Souls.
I mean, yeah.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
No,
I
mean,
Dark
yeah.
Souls, but it's just like, yeah, I'm hoping for more, I guess.
It's kind of like stuff like when people are like, hey, you should play Lords of the Fallen or Lies of P. And so you're like, huh, like, what's so good about those games? And most people are like, oh, it plays like Dark Souls. Like, it's like a Souls-like, so that's why it's fun. Or, like, Souls-like has become a genre, and that to me is what's so crazy, when it's just like, it's not even its own thing. Like, now I'm sure maybe there is a difference. I'm sure there is. I'd hope there is. But most of the games that do Souls-like, that's usually the thing that they latch onto, is it's a Souls-like, So you want more Dark Souls, right? Freaking hauling concrete through the mud. What could go wrong?
And as far as the expansion goes, I got no idea what's going on with Shadow of the Erd Tree because they announced it so long ago and we've heard like literally 0 updates about it since.
They're trying to get George R.R. Martin's opinion. They're like, what do you think about this? And he's like, where's my money? I think that was the other crazy selling point too, is that they're like, oh, Elden Ring was in collaboration with George R.R. Martin, and it's like, what did he collaborate? Like, like what did he?
I can tell that what he did was he wrote, because you can just, if you've seen Game of Thrones,
yeah,
you can tell that his collaboration was entirely on the writing of like the boss characters. Like, I can tell that he had a hand in Radigan and like Godfrey and all that.
At least it's something, I guess. But yeah, like, because the story, like, oh, there's the Erd Tree and there's lords of the whatever the heck, and it's like, this sounds a lot like Dark Souls.
I think another good thing that Elden Ring does is that there's a lot of endings to the game. They've been getting consistently better about that throughout the games. Dark Souls 1 just had 2 different endings. Oh boy, this is a really thick mud area.
Oh yeah. I saw the area that you're going and I was like, oh.
That poor man.
That brave soul.
Dark Souls 2, if you're playing the base release version and not Scholar of the First Sin, I'm pretty sure it has literally only 1 ending. Dark Souls 3, it's been a long time since I played that one. I think that just has 2 endings. But then like Elden Ring has like 5 or 6. Like there's a lot.
Which is, yeah, I mean that would definitely be the nicest thing about it.
Yep, I'm already completely stuck. All right, I guess we're recovering. That didn't take long.
I was going to discover this roadblock so that I can track it. Because I'm assuming
so
that's
where did
what
I
you
even
want.
get stuck at? Because I was just driving down. What the map is telling me, it's just a paved road all the way to where I'm going to, which was the roadblock that you're at.
Yeah. Which
And
now
then
we
somehow
need spare parts.
I had a mud pit. I don't understand. I need spare parts.
Which is at the warehouse past that mud pit, unless you go around. Which you could do.
I don't even know where the mud pit was, because on my map it just shows road.
Yeah, it's hard to point out because I can't like ping anything.
I think I see it.
It's like directly north.
All the way to the south. Oh, well, never mind. We're thinking of different.
Well, there are 2 different mud pits. Like, there's one south going to the farm. It's like blackened on the map.
I wasn't going that way. I was south, east is where I was going, like towards the missing oil tank by the warehouse.
Ah.
And somehow along that road, I went into like thick
yeah.
mud.
I think my map's just backwards. My map is... I've rotated my map a different way.
I didn't know you could even rotate the map.
Yeah, holding right click. But yeah, like...
Oh, yeah.
This, I know the spot that you're talking about, because, yeah, I've hit it a couple times, and it is just like... It's Winch City. Camouflage redneck. Roll count.
Roll count?
Roll count? How many rolls have I done? Surprisingly,
I did 1.
I think you did more than I did. I think
just 1 for me.
You've done the 1, and I don't think I've rolled yet. Surprisingly, you know. To be fair, though, I think we're think we're getting the hang of it. You know, we're
So
not,
these drowned trucks are like recoverable trucks, pretty much. You can
some
put them
of
in the garage.
some of them are recoverable. So the drowned highway truck and the drowned scout truck near the farm, you have to deliver to the farm. But let's see, what's a good? It's a good. You can find trucks near, so left of the logging cabin or right, depending on how your map is, near the river. You see on how there's just a truck there that's a Chevrolet Kodiak. That you can recover. Like, you can recover and get. If I had to suggest anything, I would say probably just go to the upgrades, like the little gearbox looking doodads.
There's one that I want to get, but it's like literally in the middle of a lake. So I guess maybe I should switch to my scout truck.
Yeah, which we could do. We could do some scouting. And we could flip multiple times or get taken out by the ocean. Thank you. I definitely am doing my best out there for all trucker kind. Because I'm sure it just happens so often for truckers.
I wish purchasing trucks wasn't so expensive.
Awkward?
No, expensive. They're all like incredibly pricey.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like hundreds of them. So it's like, how could I ever afford this? I have to put like hundreds of hours.
I mean, yeah, I imagine the game is all about that, where it's like, do better jobs, get better at the game, get more money, buy bigger truck, you know. You know, the game loop.
Uh-huh.
The horrible game loop. Woo! Forgot that your truck was white. There's 6 endings of Elden Ring, 3 for Dark Souls 3. I don't remember how many for Dark Souls 1, I think 2, and Bloodborne has 3. I mean, yeah, like, From Software is definitely a fan of making a lot of endings, some of them more annoying to get than others.
What was the third one in Dark Souls 3? I know there's the one where you link the flame again, and then there's the one where you pretty much step on the Firekeeper's face, and then you take the fire for yourself.
You do the equivalent of
It's been so long.
I mean,
I need
yeah.
to play Dark Souls 3 again because that's the story that I remember the least. Ironically, because I played Dark Souls 2 only twice. I've played Dark Souls 3 like 3 times. But Dark Souls 2 had a very memorable story to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Dark Souls 2 is the weakest out of all the Souls games in terms of gameplay, but in terms of story building and world building, I think it had one of the best stories.
I only played Dark Souls 3 once.
Yeah, I watched you play it. You were fighting off the Abyss Watchers with a hand axe +2 or something, and I was like, what are you doing, Paul?
It was working for the longest time, and I stand by that. I'm not sure which upgrade. There's one that's on an island. Is that
What did you end up getting after that when I told you to switch to something else? Was it the
It kind of transitioned a bit, and then I think eventually I just sort of stole someone else's weapon. Like, it was like a
you did a boss weapon.
yeah, and then I just kind of stole his weapon, and then I just worked with that. I can't remember exactly.
Did you use the Abyss Watcher's greatsword?
It was
Were you spinning around on the ground when you were doing attacks?
I think so. It might have been theirs.
I think you managed to beat them with your crappy hand axe, and then as soon as I told you you need to upgrade, you're like,
I'll just
use theirs.
They won't be needing it no more. Dark Souls 2 is very similar to Elden Ring, I think, and was the first to intro dual wielding with any weapon.
Yeah, Dark Souls 2 had a lot of great ideas. I don't think they executed them perfectly.
Yeah. Not sure.
Also, to this day, I think Dark Souls 2 has the best looking armor sets. Like, the fashion in Dark Souls 2 is just so good.
Kind of want to see you co-op one of these games. I mean, I'll never say never to a certain, like
a Souls game?
I mean, yeah, like, I'll never say never to doing certain games together, but the problem with them is, like, any lengthy game in general, where it's like, man, like, this is gonna take a while to beat.
Swapping a Souls game already is annoying because you have to literally put your summon sign down in every single area. And, like, you can still do it because we can password restrict our summon signs from, like, Dark Souls. I think with Dark Souls Remastered you can do it. I'm not sure if you can do it in Dark Souls 2. I know you can do it in Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. You can just password restrict it, so it's like only I get summoned and you're not having random people come into your world.
But it's a lot of hassle, yeah, you know.
It's like they need to just have it. They needed to have it set where it's like you can just like direct connect to someone's thing, like their world, and then just stay with them, so you don't have to keep putting summon signs back down. But it would be fun.
You can do it with 2.
Never say never, but you know, the only thing I own on PC is the original Dark Souls, not even Dark Souls Remastered. I didn't buy Dark Souls 3 or Elden Ring on PC. It's all on my PlayStation.
I mean, yeah, I played Dark Souls 3 on the PlayStation as well. So yeah, I don't have any of them on PC.
I'm having an issue recovering my trucks again. I feel like, oh, there we go. It finally worked. I just decided to do it on its own. All right, get this upgrade over here.
I think it's the one up north, right? Or
well, it depends on how we're angling our maps,
true.
Remember, it's by those roadblocks. You're actually pretty close to it.
So is it the one that's by the bridge, or is it the one that's on that little island up there, or down? You know,
it's in the middle of a lake.
So yeah, I think it's by the bridge.
There's orange trees around it.
Yeah. I was working my way there because that's what I thought. I thought that's the one you were talking about.
Making my way downtown.
Needing gas. Reverse. Oh.
I didn't mean to do that.
I didn't. I swear. Now I just gotta wait for him in case he gets stuck.
Which I'm driving the Scout. I think I'll be good.
I don't think you should. And also, I didn't go very far. I could see you getting stuck at that first divot, because I know there's a huge mud puddle right about there.
I'm stuck.
I'm on me way.
I'm just gonna recover, because it's literally, it'd be faster for me to recover.
Fair enough.
I moved like a couple feet. It's amazing how quickly you can just, well, that's it, and then you recover again.
Well, it's funny because they're always usually at that same spot. Like, they're always like a few feet from the entrance to the garage. So you're like, yay, I'm gonna drive my way. Aw. The other zone was the same way, where there's just like an immediate divot that you can just get stuck. Gotta head out. Everyone, it's been a blast hanging out. Keep up the good work and look forward to seeing you play tomorrow. It's a catchy tune there. Yeah, making your way downtown, getting gas for my big truck. It's the new jingle for all truck drivers. Da-da-da-da-da-da. But yeah, I should be on tomorrow. Everything should be normal.
I think right now we're planning on doing some more Forewarned. my work, I don't know how busy I'm going to be. It's my last day at my current job. I'm switching jobs. They can either go the route of, hey, sir, it's your last day. We're going to take it easy on you. Or they're
hey,
going to be like,
hey, sir,
hey,
screw you.
you know, you're on good luck, man. We don't care if you have a terrible day because you're not going to be back tomorrow. And honestly, I feel like they're probably going to go that route. But I will keep Paul updated.
And I will keep it a surprise. Which I've always got single player stuff planned anyway. You took a wrong turn.
I did, but this didn't look like a road.
True. Then
So
again,
that's why I was like, I must have mismarked this.
Most of this game doesn't feel like a road. Oh, hey.
Is all you're doing watching me on the map?
A little bit. I was about to drive back because I was like, oh, he's gonna get like stuck again because that road sucks.
It sure does.
Well, hopefully you're getting a better job for yourself then.
I think I'll be much more happy with it. My biggest problem right now is I've been working outdoors jobs for the last 2 years, and I'm just getting a bit tired of the weather, being rained on, being outside in the
just
cold.
Generally being bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, outdoors jobs are nice for a while, but after a while, you just want to have, like, air conditioning and heating.
I don't want to be wet and rained on.
Yeah, and my job's very unforgiving with rain days. It's like, unless it's pouring rain, they're like, suck it up.
Sucks to
Come
be
on
you.
in. So I've had many a days where I've came back home with just wet socks. I feel like I need a shower.
But you've already had one. Just soaking wet.
I've pretty much grown a tolerance to athlete's foot at this point.
I'm immune. I forget what's the best way to get this, but I think if I remember right, I kind of just like skirted the line.
I marked the way that I think is best, and I'm going to continue on that path and see where that takes me.
I'm gonna try to do the same, maybe, if I don't get stuck.
Seeing my line that you can't see.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you're
making my own line, and I'm gonna see if they match up. Problem is, just trying
That
to
will be interesting.
catch.
If I see you turn off, right? Yeah, man, we were thinking the same way until you backed up into me.
Well, yeah, because there's that. I saw that giant marsh there. There we go. That's what I was worried about, was going into the marsh and then being like, well, I'm stuck.
It's not that marshy.
Nah, but I've been screwed over.
Suck.
Like, woo!
Just drive around it and don't flip into the water.
You say that like it's easy.
It was for me. I got a SnowRunner.
This is This is ironically probably where first person would have came in handy, because I am.
A gearbox customized for better off-road
heck?
performance, sacrificing gear count, top speed. Who cares about top speed? Like,
My top speed is like 0 miles an hour.
right.
There we go. I just ran over it.
I guess maybe we'll just go for another upgrade. There's one, like, right next to the garage. How did I miss that?
I don't know. You just
I'll
drove-
recover then.
Yeah, I mean, might
Drove
as
right
well.
past it.
I edited my files so that the winch will work anytime, even on big trucks. I mean, that sounds like a very effective.
Cheater.
That sounds amazing.
That sounds amazing. Can you share this?
Can you just give me a tutorial on how to do that? Camouflage Redneck, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I mean, yeah, well, like, so the worst thing that sucks, and I know that there's a mod for, well, not like a mod, but like you can buy the upgraded, and that's when you flip and your engine is stalled, and then you're just like, well, that's it. Like, I can't winch. I'm just dead in the water, and that's one of the worst things. Call me Camo if you don't mind. No problem, Camo.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Interrupt you while you're talking to Chad.
No problem.
I just had a question. Are you able to collect upgrades for me, or do I have to get them?
That's what I was kind of curious about. I could try to grab one for you and see. Is there one in particular that I can go for that you were just like...
It is directly above the town. That should be a good enough description, I think. Or depending on how you're angling your map, it's below it.
Is it towards Gateway to Smithville Dam, or is it towards the fuel station?
It's perpendicular to the town and Motel Woes, and there's a forest around it. But it's not by the fuel station. It's closer to Riverside Repair.
Yeah. I think I see the one that you're talking about. It's like all the way up the mountain.
I'm going to the other one.
Yeah.
You got like monster truck tires on your freaking... How did you do that?
I think I just bought bigger tires. Because I did the same thing where I was like, me want drive better.
I don't know if I even can do those yet. I think my trucker rank has to be higher.
It's possible. Ooh. I didn't mean to do that. If you're in co-op, everyone there all gets a copy of the upgrade that will transfer over to their save. So that's good to know. I know when we hosted, I bumped into one. Well, yeah, because I bumped into one and then you picked it up. But it was like, it mentioned something about how only I got it. But maybe that was just a misread, which is very possible because some of the text flies by on the screen. I will not tote to know anything about the game because this is like the third session we've played it, and I played it a little solo, and that was about it. Whoa. But it's good to know. It's good to know. I'm gonna flip my car again. Oh, oh, that's true. I did flip. Now that made me remember. I did flip my car once. Because I did that exact same thing where I was driving at high speeds. I just recovered immediately because it was right out the warehouse or the garage.
Yeah, so we're even then.
Yeah, we're even. Which, hey, only flipping once. I'll take it. Ugh, a stick flew into my camera. So yeah, if this all goes according to plan, we should be able to split up. Whoa. I haven't flipped once in 7 hours. I mean, I'll say that. It is a little hard to do to flip. Like, I flipped once, and that was just because I always take these, like, sharp turns.
Yeah, I'm just reckless at driving.
Yeah, I think that's our problem, is that it's like, I want to go fast, and so you blast it out the gate, take a sharp left turn, and you just do a barrel roll.
I mean, Paul freaking flipped right outside the garage, which I was impressed with that. I was like, I didn't think you could do that.
I'm gonna break.
He's speeding ahead of me.
I'm gonna break records
with his good tires.
Oh.
But he got stuck.
I hit the largest mud pile known to man.
Now we're playing bumper cars.
That's how this game's meant to be played. It's like a Borderlands game, only without the shooting.
Only without the shooting and bad puns.
So it's not a Borderlands game at all. Oh. It's moments like this that I flip. Like it'll be one of these where I'm like,
Paulie, what's our
Point.
follower count at right now?
We are at 95.
95, just 5 more to 100.
Just 5 more. Tell your friends, tell your parents, tell everybody. Leave a follow.
Tell your ex.
Call your ex.
Maybe don't tell your ex.
Call your ex, but not for the reason that you think. There's an upgrade that's not accessible from watchtowers. Oh, that's a dirty pool. I think I did bump into that, now that you mention it. I drove by it. Where the heck was it? I think it was over here. I think it was... Yeah. Maybe I'll do that after I grab this one. Because at the time I didn't want to touch it, because I was like, well, if I can't give him upgrades, what's the point? But now that I can, I'll just, yeah, I'll scoop it up for him. I think that's where it's at.
Uh-oh.
I can go live and show you if you want. I think I remember where it's at, unless there's multiple. But I should be fine. Thanks for the help, though. Not to self-promo. No, it's all good. I mean, it's good intentions. But if you do streaming, which it sounds like you do, people that do follow, I do like to host, so hopefully it helps spread the love, you know, paying it forward and all that. Oh my god, I'm gonna flip.
What the heck did I mark on my map? Because I'm taking the worst possible way to this upgrade.
I have no idea. I don't stream very often. I mean, as long as it's like... I really don't have a rule for it yet. For the reason of, like, not really knowing. I got 5 viewers at my best. Hey, 5 viewers is, you know, that's 5 viewers. You gotta start somewhere. I'm only 14. Doesn't matter. You gotta start sometime. As long as you've got the drive to do it. I think I've mentioned that before on stream, where it's like, you just gotta kind of...
If you want to stream, stream.
Yeah, you just gotta throw yourself into it. You might be worried that your content's a little, like, I don't know. Like, oh, I don't talk very good in the mic. I don't know. I don't do good commentary. And it's like, well, there's only one way to get better at it. And that's to just blabber to yourself like a maniac. I remember some of the first content I did. And it's awkward. Like, it's always going to be awkward.
I've been with you for the whole ride, and I can say
it's awkward.
It's gotten better. That's all I'm gonna say.
How the heck did...
You've improved, and that's all we can ask, right?
And that's all we can hope for. I don't have a mic. Hey, I mean, some people don't need a mic. Content is all different, you know? Some people like to draw art. You know, you don't need a mic to draw art. I mean, yeah. If you enjoy doing it, it's a hobby. It doesn't have to be something that you're like, you know, cracking the whip on yourself. I gotta get better. I gotta do this, you know.
Crack that whip.
I mean, yeah, you just gotta do it. Just gotta enjoy it. I think I mentioned this earlier to, like, Renegade Promotions, where it's like, you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta enjoy it. Don't burn yourself out on it. You know, I feel like it's, you know, that's the thing that you hear a lot the most often, is just, you know, have fun with it. I have obtained the upgrade.
Yay.
It took me forever.
I'm going for the last one that I see on the map right now, which is in the middle of that island.
I am going to one that I think is the unmarked one. And if it's not, oh well. I'm pretty sure I bumped into it, though. I'm just trying to find the most optimal. Also, I've never crossed it with the Scout, so this will be interesting. I usually do it with the massive truck. Boop, 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 boop. It's like somewhere around there, or over here. I'll just do that, just in case. I've been there once. I have seen it. I don't think I'm delusional. But I could be.
Man, this upgrade is like actually out in the middle of an island.
Yeah. I hope you're ready to swim.
I'm just trying to map out the best way to get to it because there's a thinner gap to cross. It's gonna take a lot longer to get to though.
Oh yeah.
This is such a far path from where I'm at now.
If it's the one that I remember, which it sounds very specific, there is only one right way to do it. Just had a stick fly into my camera.
I'm taking the right way.
I'm telling you, man, those sticks, they come after you. Driving around, a stick just flies at your face. Oh, Jesus. Like, I hit a road sign and it did more damage than I thought.
Alright, I'm making the long voyage. Let's see how much gas I got.
I have engine damage.
I'll probably have engine damage too by the time that I get there.
No, you've got the snorkel. That's how you're gonna do it. You're just gonna go underwater. You're just gonna go completely under the water. And apparently road barriers. I've ran over road barriers before and never once have they stopped me in my tracks. That was the first. I hit it and it just, like, it caused engine damage. I think it messed with my suspension. It was,
I already flipped my truck, so that didn't take long. I guess I'm taking a new path. How do I delete markers?
I've
Not
also
the last waypoint, but
flipped my truck. You can right click on the latest one, or you can just delete all by holding the middle mouse button. Blech. Which, yeah, I've also flipped my truck, so, Whip. Short-lived journey. Whee! I could probably do it without doing markers. Flip count 2.5. True, I almost double flipped there. I was hoping I was going to land it, but I did not. I think the suspension, the monster truck tires, though nice, I think they are in fact hindering me. But
How so?
Because I'm very top heavy, so I flip very easily. But then again, you know, I was going down a hill, I took a kind of a sharp turn, you know, it totally wasn't my fault. It's so hard to drive in a straight line. I didn't even have all-wheel drive on. Oh, no. Oh. See, now it's the impatience. I'm trying to drive fast. And in doing so, I crash more often. Okay, I know there's a massive mud divot somewhere here. I think it's right there. Just gonna go around it. Smart. Smart. We're big braining it. We're doing it. Okay, I might need the map. Oh.
Oh man.
Doop. Doop. Doop.
Back in the neck, don't mind me.
Just snapping the old neck. It sounds visceral when you say it that way. I don't need to be this specific, but it's like a OCD thing, I guess, at this point. If you change your steering from controller to steering wheel, it makes it a lot easier to control. Can't move the markers like that. I don't know, just like making them in a constant straight line, like the actual like road. Kind of easy to do. I mean, you just kind of click and drag. The problem is that it is kind of time consuming for how little you get the payoff of like, oh yes, I know the exact way, you know. How do you click and drag them? You just, so you're on the line, right click, bam, new thing, click and drag. Basically just do that anywhere. You can even move the pre-made ones. Stretch them, shorten them. So then, yeah, you can just kind of do a string. So you're just like, boop, 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 blip, 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 whoop. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, God. There is a downside to doing it. You do it too fast. But yeah, just right click on the blue line, click and drag, makes a new line. You can make a more closer knit line of waypoints. I will say it's a little precise. Like, I've tried to do it and the game's like, no, you're not doing it right, even though I know that I can do it.
Like, don't you tell me what I'm not doing right.
The game's like, no, I can't do that. And it's like, I've done it before. I won't allow that. You're not allowed to make multiple blips.
I wonder how effective engine snorkels are in real life, because I know they can't be as effective as they are in this game.
I don't know. I mean, I've personally never seen a truck with one.
I've seen it.
Maybe I have, but
I think it's effective for, like, not like being underwater, because there's not much that you can do to salvage a car at that point.
yeah.
But I think it's more for, like, hurricanes and,
Yeah,
like, torrential downpours.
Louisiana-esque, like, oh, it's very muddy, like, deep water.
Yeah, like, you just don't want to get water into your engine from, like, excess, like, downpour of rain and stuff like that.
But I mean, maybe I just haven't been paying attention, but, like, I don't remember seeing a lot of them.
There's not a lot of them in Ohio, because I don't think it's a common problem in Ohio.
It would be a little weird. Oh. I keep... Whoa. Jesus, this water... Or not water, this road. It's so bumpy.
I'm waiting to see a road again, because this ain't a road.
You're gonna be waiting a long time. You ain't gonna see one anymore.
Not where we from.
Oh God, please no. Like, it's the worst feeling. You're like almost near your destination, and then your truck's like, I'm gonna flip now. It's just because I'm driving too fast. Like, I'm just trying to, like, whoa. I'm just trying to get to a spot that I know is here. I just don't know because I can't see it. But I think it's up there. And I'm gonna grab it. I think. Never mind. I think it's somewhere else. I think it's... Oh, God! I didn't see that. I didn't see the diff lock damage. Ah, there it is. I wasn't crazy. Boop. I have picked up a raised suspension kit, good for venturing down old roads or off-road terrain. I don't know which car it's meant for. It's meant for the Fleet Star. But yeah, I think I already found in my own situation. But hey, I found it for you.
My white truck is no longer white.
I'm coated with a healthy layer of brown. Where the heck are you?
Oh my gosh, an actual road. I didn't
You
think
did
it was
it.
possible.
You're about to hit a roadblock, though.
Didn't we clear it?
Not that one.
I'm driving through it.
You could
Do
drive
not
around. There is like a detour literally directly next to it that you could easily just like whoop. I'm gonna try to get to that same island that you're going to. It's literally in the direction.
Oh my gosh, I'm drifting like Speed Racer.
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes it feels like you're driving sideways. It's definitely strange. Like
I remember we used this exact path to get around this roadblock when we were playing with you.
Yeah. I'll drift in mud. That's the spooky part. Like, I feel like I'm drifting in mud. And it's like, this can't be physically possible. Like,
I'd say it's possible if it was really thin mud and it was sleek from like fresh rain.
I mean, yeah, but
This
all the
mud's
mud,
like
yeah.
thick mud that's been sitting there for days, and it like the rain just poured down on it and turned it into quicksand.
It's thick like oatmeal. It's been here for years. You're in
thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
you're in its world now. You're in Mudland, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Oh, camera, why?
Ah, the dreaded camera strikes again.
Always.
Yeah, truck. Yeah, go faster. Yeah.
Man, I didn't think I was gonna drive off of a cliff to get to where I was wanting to go.
Oh,
But looks like that's the way I'm taking.
yeah, I mean, that's how you totally upgrade your car in real life. You drive off a cliff. Hello, insurance company. I seem to have a problem.
That water gap looked way bigger on the map. That wasn't actually hard to get at all.
Uh-oh.
Like the water looked way bigger on the map.
It feels like it's like, oh man, you gotta cross the entire river to get it. And in fact,
But you're right. That's literally the only way to get to it. Because if you try to take the other way, then that actually is a river that you're crossing.
Yeah, you really would need a boat. And I
think that's every upgrade here.
Yeah, unless there's one that is completely unmarked.
Now it's just jobs.
Jobs and random vehicles that you could pick up.
How much time we got?
Not a lot, honestly.
We could do like the roadblock that's behind me probably still.
True. We would have to recover and switch to big trucks.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Big trucks. Because yeah, we generally wrap things up at around 8 p.m. EST, and I don't know why I'm customizing this. let's see. I know I can take at least 2 spare parts. So if I'm gonna do that,
I gotta quickly customize a little bit before we head out, because I do have some new upgrades I can put on this that will make it a little better.
oh, no rush. Because I'm thinking this is gonna be a 2-parter, and if that's true, I could snag the spare parts and you might be able to snag something else. I don't remember. It might be a single-parter.
Yeah, there we go. I got all-wheel drive on it.
I guess for the sake of multiplayer, I'll chill here. I'll
What do you think is the best thing for me to take on it? Like a crane or what?
I took the flatbed.
Flatbed?
Yeah, because that allows you to actually haul things in the back of the truck. I imagine crane is probably like, I don't know, maybe second best, because it's probably good for like loading stuff up. Maybe leaving some of the stuff behind. I don't know. What I'm doing is the flatbed, so...
Okay. I'm also going to take a flatbed then, we'll just double up.
Pretty much. That way, if one of us gets stuck, the other one can carry it to the finish line. At least that's my thought. I'd like to think we'll be good, because once we go there, pick it up, and then we double back. This sort of a situation. Ugh. Then we doop. I don't know what would be quicker. I guess it would be this way. Then boop. And then, yeah, just follow the line. Guess that would be the theoretical quickest way. I'm definitely... We're gonna have to go through Mudville, though. To get all the good tires you can get. Because, you're gonna get stuck. I hope you're ready to play in the mud. They're like broken branches next to me. El Chupacabra.
Alright, away I go.
I'm not that far, so you should be able to catch up. I'm literally like outside the parking lot.
I'm just going to follow you because you already got it mapped out, I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
While I was customizing.
Pretty much.
Okay. You'll be able to see the work that I put into my truck with the money I've been earning.
You're working so hard for that money?
What?
So
Yes,
hard
yes.
for that money?
I'm totally not relying on you to get half of my money for me.
I don't know. We've been doing quite a bit, you know. I'm driving.
Hey, well, I think we're the same color for our trucks. We look like twins right now.
Do we both do red? Oh, yeah. I've just stickered it up.
Mine's also stickered up. I have a wyvern hood ornament.
My God. Now, I should be able to make this out. Because I can winch to this. Yeah, I didn't do the hood ornaments yet. But maybe I should. Maybe I should.
It's purely cosmetic, so there's really not much reason to be doing it when there's upgrades you could
No,
actually
no, no,
get.
no. It makes you go faster. That's what.
But I saw a freaking wyvern and I was like, yes, I see that it's a requirement.
I must.
course.
It's a demand. I'm like driving on the ridges of the mud. Latch onto me.
This thing is saying that I'm winched onto it, but it sure don't act like it because I'm not moving.
You're like a few feet in front of it. Yeah, there you go.
I'm stuck.
Winch to me.
I will get you out of the mud.
This spot needs to be removed from the game. This spot has gotten me so many times.
Somebody needs to put like little wooden planks down or something, like.
Yeah, why does this not have like a road repair?
They're like, this is just how it's meant to be. It's just supposed to be hell on earth.
I'm pulling you back, Paul. I don't think it's even helping me. I'm just gonna let you go.
There we go. There we go. I made a Peterbilt mod. I missed my turn. Ooh.
The camp.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's gonna be real fun to go up with these trucks.
I couldn't even
I guess I should be
begin-
using my all-wheel drive here.
Couldn't even begin to think of like mods for this situation. Like,
I can a plane
a helicopter. Something that
airlift those materials.
makes me not have to deal with this.
But then do you really feel like you earned it at that point?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I meant to say. We're doing it. I just need like a little like sleigh, you know? Just like
That's only when Christmas comes around they'll add that as a thing.
ho ho ho. I need less of tires and more or less just like sleds, you know, just like the railing.
Which way we going, left or
I need
right?
tank treads is what I'm saying. I believe it's right. Yes. Okay, I think I can switch gears. Just gonna demolish this tree. Why am I so slow? Yeah. Push. Onward. And then I'm just gonna get, like, devastated by this mud pit. Okay, I think I'm in
Is it this way? Am I going the right way?
yes.
Ow.
And then you'll take a right at the fork. My controller's not dead, it's disconnected. I reboot the PS4 and it's fine. That is weird. Like, it's disconnected and then you reboot it and then it just reconnects. That, yeah. Definitely an odd sounding situation. It's been a while since I've dealt with PlayStation controllers.
What are we loading up on here?
Spare parts. So we only need 2, but
Service spare parts.
yep.
Well, I might as well. If we only need 2, then I guess should we both bring spare parts then?
I was gonna take 2 just in case something bad happened.
Like one of us tips over?
Yeah, like
I guess I'll do the same then. It's not like we're spending money on these.
I also have the controller to match my name, boy. I've also never done that, like the decal and all that. Or are you talking about the camo? Well, technically I never did that either. I think I always went for the boring generic. I never did a lot of specific. I think the most I would do is the special editions. You know, you get like the God of War controller or some garbage like that. You just skipped the road, Jesus.
Yep, and it worked out quite well.
You're definitely taking the lead.
Which way?
I think, yeah, it's pretty sure it's left. Yeah. Yeah, now you just got to go towards those arrows. Unless it's like not tracked on your end.
It's not tracked. That's why I keep asking you which way.
It should be fairly straight. Like once you hit the road, then you go right, and then you just kind of go follow the road. I think. I'll have to double check. Yeah, basically just keep going straight. Don't do any turns, and once you hit the end towards the concrete road, take a right, just keep going.
It's like I'm getting directions at a gas station.
Once you
take a right at the nearest intersection and go past the McDonald's.
Once you hit the brick road, you've gone too far. You're just like, this isn't helping me at all.
Oh man, I almost tipped there. That was scary.
That's how I'm gonna win this race. Slow and steady, baby.
I said almost, so I'm still way ahead of you, bud.
Then I just see you completed the task, and it's like, aw. I also pre-ordered Modern Warfare 3. Aren't they still working on like the multiplayer for that? I don't remember. Maybe that's the other. I don't know. I haven't played a Modern Warfare either in so long.
Last Modern Warfare I played was Modern Warfare 2, and I don't mean the remake. I mean the original Modern Warfare 2.
Okay, so I think I've played a later edition than that. I've played Black Ops 2. I believe that's the latest one I played. I could be entirely wrong.
I've always been a bit more of a Halo guy.
You completed the task, thus making this cargo irrelevant. I've played
Not
Warzone
necessarily.
2.0.
You could find another spot that might use spare parts.
True. There is another rock slide. It's just
very far away.
Very far away. I've played Warzone 2.0, never Modern Warfare. Yeah, I played the originals. Honestly, it's been a while since the thing that usually sells me for Modern Warfare is, in fact, the multiplayer. But like any multiplayer game, it's only fun when you're kind of like fresh. Because like obviously I don't play it as much. And so then it's like, well, I'm going to go into this lobby where some guy's clearly better than me. Like, because I haven't played it in who knows how long. This controller. I know there is like a reset button on like PlayStation controllers, because I know sometimes they can connect to the wrong device, but I mean, again, it's been so long. You'd have an easier time maybe Googling, but like some fixes. Or it could just be a bit of a bump, you know? Sometimes you get tech that just suffers, has an issue. I do not know. Good old tech.
Love me some good old tech.
I mean, yeah, like, it's always rough when it's like, man, there's a thing going on with something, and you're just like, I don't know how you would fix that. That's kind of how I feel right now. It's like, I'm sure I've dealt with something similar, Sometimes you get tech that's mentally slow. Exactly. I mean, yeah, it's like you get one that's just like, well, I'm not gonna work the same way as all the rest, and then you're just like, well, great, you know, like I'm glad I have this. This is gonna be really awkward when I get to this roadblock, and it's like, you need
spare parts.
Yeah, you need metal beams, and then I'm like, well,
I guess we're in here.
well, to be fair, if it needs metal beams, that would be easy. Oh, gee. Hit the trailer. What would be the other thing that would suck? Well, I don't know. Really nothing. Like, wood would be easy to get. Concrete, yeah, concrete, that would suck. Concrete would definitely be the biggest issue. Oh, Jesus. It's so easy to feel like you're just swerving. You're just driving drunk.
You stupid autistic controller.
There is a war raging on in the background. And it's with a controller.
I just had to buy a new PlayStation 4 controller today because my D-pad is starting to stick, and so when I was playing Elden Ring, I just kept flipping through like like Souls games.
Yeah.
When like your Estus Flask, your Fire Bombs, your Homeward Bones, whatever you want, all that stuff that's on your inventory. If you press the D-pad down, you flip through them, so you can kind of figure out what you want to use for your item. And I would just press down once, and it would just flip through constantly.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. And I tried cleaning it and everything, and I was like, nah, it's time to get a new controller. And these freaking PS4 controllers still cost like $65 new.
Yep.
And I'm like, geez, how long has the PS5 been out now? Can't we like drop the price to like $50 or something?
I mean, yeah, like, especially when you compare it to things like mouse and keyboards, where it's like, okay, you can get like a nice mouse and keyboard, or you can get like, I don't know, the equivalent of a burner. And like,
I mean, I spent like $150 on my keyboard, probably $100 on my mouse, but I'm overpaying because I'm just going for good quality.
yeah,
You can get a
you
keyboard.
you can
for
get
like
a
40
decent
bucks.
quality, and then be like, oh, I spent like half that or more.
I have like LGB light ups, mechanical keyboard because I have to play with mechanical now because I like clicking.
It must
use-
click.
I always use a Corsair mouse. I can't use anything else now, or it feels wrong. I get picky with my
Oh
setup.
yeah. Oh, I understand. When it comes to a mouse, like, it has to have like all the thumb buttons.
I have to have a Sennheiser headset.
It made me
My
roll away.
headset is probably the most expensive thing out of any of the stuff I have, except for the computer itself, because that's like $350 for my headset.
Okay, I only need one service parts and then metal beams, so this can be done.
Do you need me to get the metal beams?
You can grab the metal beams, yeah.
I'm far away from you, though.
I'll probably beat you there, but
I was gonna say I'm in the garage, so by the time that you do it, you're probably gonna beat me there. I think I'll just stand by and watch you.
that's fair. This controller is brand new. If that's the case, I would definitely like get the refund. Like,
Camouflage redneck contributed to Cult's totem. I don't know what that means to you.
it's when I played Cult of the Lamb, and now it's just always there, and I don't know how to get rid of it. So I will play Cult of the Lamb again. But it is funny because I thought I got rid of that, and it's just like, nope, it's still there. It's one of those. Well, this is gonna be awkward. I have to do this all at once.
You have to get spare parts. And
I think there's a
yeah.
trailer, so I'll be able to do it. It's just, it's a little bit of a bump. Can I get my points back? Sadly, I don't think there is a refund for those. But the
Trust
points,
me, he's not trying to hoard them.
yeah, I would give them back if I could, but they're very easy to obtain back if it makes you feel better. Yes, there is. There is. I do not recall ever being able to return points. I will attempt to return them, but I make little promises, or I have not attempted it. But again, if it makes you feel better, they're very easy to obtain. I think it's literally just leaving me in the background, and it'll just be like, okay, you earned friggin' 100 points. Also, again, I will play Cult of the Lamb. Like, you contribute, like, you know, you are contributing, you know. It's not like I'll never play Cult of the Lamb. I was just shocked that I got rid of it, and it was like, okay, it's still on. And I was just shocked that it never went away. Now the fun of hooking up this. There's so much crap on this trailer. I'm just gonna winch it. I'm just gonna... This turned into a whole ordeal. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Just give me the trailer. There we go. And then I have to remove the cargo that's in the trailer. There's probably a normal or like a better way to do this.
Is it bad that my brother is chewing on a drill bit?
It depends on
probably,
the age of your brother.
I was gonna say it's probably bad for his teeth.
Because, well, I mean, true. 8.
8.
That's that's a little high to be chewing on stuff.
I think we're kind of past.
I don't remember chewing on stuff when I was 8.
I think my glue eating days were done when I was 6, and I think chewing on drill bits is kind of in that category.
I will say, honestly, I've never had the thought of chewing on a drill bit, but now that it's said, you know, maybe there's something there. I think he's high on something. That sounds like a different issue that you should... I guess, you know, what's the age-old saying? Like, to each their own. Like, you know, if you're not hurting anybody, you know, you just do what you gotta do. I think the bigger concern with chewing on a drill bit, though, would be swallowing the drill bit, which I would recommend, you know.
Yeah,
probably.
is he like chewing on it like with it still hanging out of his mouth, or is it like all in his mouth?
Yeah, like he's just chewing on it like a piece of gum. Like, honestly, both would be kind of concerning because it's like, well, if it's just in his mouth, like, all. I mean, yeah, it sounds like that would be the danger. Is like that's a choking hazard.
As a brother, my recommendation, because I also have a brother, would be to tell him to stop and maybe pull it out of his mouth.
That's the thing that I'm legally obliged to say. Also, you know, you gotta look out for people. Sometimes people just need a little help. Okay. I did it. Woo! That took way longer than I expected.
My hero.
My hero. I'm just gonna leave this trailer in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I think that just about wraps us up then.
True.
Recover my truck here.
I am going to recover and I think.
Let me know when are you recovered already?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and return to the main menu then. I don't know if that shuts down the server for you since it's a co-op game.
It kind of does. Oh, Unworn Comic is back. Welcome again. But sadly, you've joined right at the nick of our leaving. So, if there's anyone lurking in the background and you enjoyed the stream, feel free to leave a follow. It means a lot. It helps. It goes a long way. Share it with friends. Share it with family. Share it with your grandmama, whomever, whoever enjoys ridiculous streams. And if you want, you can swing by the Discord. I post all the schedule. I post most of the updates there if there's any changes. I also allow for people to suggest games and all that fun stuff. It's a community. You can join the community if you like. The YouTube panel's down there. If you miss a VOD, feel free to swing on by, subscribe, do all the fun stuff there. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST, hopefully, unless something weird goes on, which, you know, life is life, schedules change. And yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, do the things, enjoy your nights or days or wherever you live, and I will see you then.
Have a good night, everyone.